event. This main event is actually really good. So Amanda Lemos, I think it's Lemos against, I don't know why I'm saying that like a Dutch person. Sorry, Lemos? Hey, Amanda Lemos, you want to come for a smoke and a pancake? No? Sorry, that's terrible. Jessica Andrade, we all know who Jessica Andrade is. You know, she slammed Rose on her head, the poor little petal. And yeah, just Andrade. The thing I like about Andrade, she reminds me a little bit of like a kind of a female strawweight Wanderlei Silva. She's like a bit of a wrecking ball. You know, she's got massive traps. She'll go in there and just fucking swing. And if she catches you, then you're going out, right? Lemos is slightly newer to the scene. Her biggest win, obviously, over Angela Hill. There was only a split decision, though, and that was the last time we saw her. However, Lemos is very good stand-up. Like, her style is heavy Muay Thai, right? And she's going to have a very slight reach advantage, very slight. But one thing that I think goes in her favour in this fight is that she rips leg kicks like nothing else. And they are nasty as well. Nasty, nasty leg kicks. Heavy Muay Thai style, heavy leg kicks. And I think she's probably going to unload with those early. Because then that's going to limit Andrade's movement. And the thing is, Andrade is going to have to get in on the inside because it's only a slight reach disadvantage, but it is there. And Andrade, typically, she throws a kind of wide looping punches rather than the straight punches down the middle. And in order to get on the inside to get those, she's going to have to move. If you can limit her movement by ripping those legs, that's going to limit her ability to play to her strengths, which I think is what Lemos is most likely to do. Lemos, normally she controls the centre of the octagon. She's usually very good at like marching forward, taking control of the centre and ripping those leg kicks, slowing her opponent down and then going in. She kind of has her hands like low like this, right? And she'll fucking rip up that way and she'll rip over the top. And either one are lethal. I really like Lemos in this fight. Lemos is an underdog. If you want an underdog that's got a better chance than Chase Sherman, then pick Amanda Lemos in this fight. Because I like Andrade. Don't get me wrong, Andrade is the biggest test of Lemos' career by far, like up to this point. And she, you know, Andrade, she's got a great ground game, BJJ black belt. If she can get this to the ground, then Lemos could be in trouble because Lemos does prefer to kickbox. She's predominantly a stand-up fighter, but she's quite good at stopping the takedowns as well, which is where she's I think she might find some more success. If you see what she did to Souza, that's right. And go back and watch Lemos versus Souza. That's a really, really good fight. It's a free fight on YouTube. But you'll see that's a very good example of the vicious stand-up that Amanda Lemos is capable of. Now, as I said, I think Andrade, the path to victory for Andrade is to get in close, get possibly a body hook, a body lock, sorry, and to get it down to the ground. I don't think she doesn't typically shoot in for doubles, but like a lot of the time the jiu-jitsu players will go in and they'll get like a single leg and move from there and they'll grab the top and then they'll get the takedown. But no matter how it gets done, I think Andrade really needs to get a takedown in this fight. I don't actually think Andrade is going to do too well on the feet against Amanda Lemos because we've seen Andrade struggle with rangier fighters before. Against Rose Namajunas, before she slammed her on her head in that first fight, you know, Nunes was having it all her own way. And then she lost the rematch, and I actually thought that Andrade... I didn't think Rose looked as good in the rematch, honestly. I was surprised that she won that one. But either way, irregardless, Andrade does tend to struggle a little bit with the rangier fighters because it's obviously where she struggled against Shevchenko as well. And I think Lemos is a similar challenge. I think Lemos, she's not quite as tight as, you know, as technical as Valentina Shevchenko, but actually I think maybe her style might be a little bit more vicious in places because she honestly throws heavy, like, and she hits as well. She's very good at picking the shots, hitting the target, throwing heavy leg kicks, and I think Lemos by knockout in this one. Plus, knockout or decision is 2.75. That is on PokerStars. Let's just have a quick look at what it is on Skybet because they have got the odds up here now. They didn't last night when I was preparing. So the double chance Lemos TKO decision 2.63. That's actually a really that's not a bad price at all. You're getting 4.33 on the knockout. It is a 5-rounder. You might be best off going for the knockout here, honestly, because like I said, Lemos, she hits really hard. It is going to be a knockout or a decision if it goes Lemos's way. But I am actually going to. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop being a pussy about things. I am going to stop hedging my bets. I'm going to go Amanda Lemos by knockout / TKO, and that is 4.33. So you're getting 3.5 to 1 on that. That is a terrible bet. Jessica Andrade is like a beast. She's one of the best people that she's ever fought. But I don't know. I'm very high on Amanda Lemos. I think we see a much better Amanda Lemos than we saw against Angela Hill. I think that over 5 rounds she can find the stoppage as long as she attacks those legs early. So I'm taking Amanda Lemos by knockout / TKO. And just want to say, obviously, if you're watching on Patreon right now, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate your support. And also, just thank you everyone for watching. If you're watching this on the YouTube on the Saturday, thank you. Really appreciate it. If you could like, share, subscribe, all that kind of thing. And until next time, I'm going to be wrapping these bets up. We'll see how well they did, how shit they did on Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. But until then, keep those odds long and those bets terrible.